YouTube. Today I'm back here again with my second qualifier game, and we've jumped right into it. I have the usual start. I promised that I'll be showing all my qualifiers, so I had to ask someone to see my game while I was playing it so that I can get the replay of it and show you guys. So we just started normally in lane, as you can see, with the normal start. I do like going auto attack Medusa and not the ability based Medusa, so I went Hunter's Blessing and day 1 of day 1 of Devo Gauntlets, 2 potions and 2 multi-pots each. So Athena and Chernobog did end up clearing faster than us, Athena having one of the best clears in the game. Actually, my RTO did not know how to clear. She didn't concentrate the wave, she was actually going for them, so we did lose a bit of the clear end over there. I've seen a lot of Chernobogs do this. They get their 2 first, and I feel like it's clearing faster than the 1. So I'm gonna try that too myself. So yeah, I mean, spoiler. If do you guys want me to give a spoiler? I'm gonna give a spoiler about this game. Nah, actually, forget it. I'm not gonna give you the spoiler. It's about us winning or losing. So I don't like, whenever I've recorded my games, I've not really lost. This is the only match that I've lost in my recordings. So whenever I record, I don't know, but I've not lost any game whenever I've recorded a game. So this is the only one that I've lost. That was my WhatsApp notification, by the way, if you guys are wondering what the sound in the background was. We do end up killing them here. They were in our wave. I dashed in on them, and we do end up getting the kill over there. Athena's doing a good thing. She's choking in the crease, but she does die. I think RTO dies too, but yeah, Mercury is gonna die. Actually, he gets a big greedy over there and goes for the purple, and he dives to the Fenrir. Should have just been happy with the kills that we got. Otherwise, he'll be dead. So we are winning, excuse me for the cup. We do end up winning the early game really hard. Like, our Agni was fragging, everyone was fragging, but this Chang'e decided to build full damage, and their Zong was crazy tanky, and we couldn't do anything about it. That's the reason we basically lost. So guys, if you ever play solo lane, do not build completely damage. If you ever do that, you're a scumbag basically. You don't want to do that. RTO ends up dying over here, I think. No. She survived. Look at this Zong, dude. He's going into wall dogs first. I don't know if that's the best start that you can do on Zong, but it's not the worst either. At least he knows that he's gonna be building tanky, HP, and does build into defense items too. Our Chang'e, on the other hand, she goes into Book of Thoth. You'll see that later on. That Mercury just gets tilted off his head when this Chang'e goes into the Book of Thoth, and she does not help him at all. So I do tell him to, stop BMing and just concentrate. Just told him to concentrate on his own game, but he decides to just BM Chang'e a lot. And the Chang'e did end up actually, losing the game for us. Mercury was fragging though. Nothing crazy going on here except for the kill that we got in the lane. The RTO does end up backing. I get a free wave off of that. So I'm gonna take that, obviously. That's what you want to do when you're playing a hunter. You can take all the waves you want. That's good for you. Okay. Not a good play by Mercury. Should have waited for Chernobog to dash out. Would have been another kill on Chernobog. You don't want Chernobog to get ahead. He's basically the strongest hunter in game right now. The reason that I paused over there was I was telling Mercury that I wanted to back, that he should have waited for a dash, and I wanted to back before actually fighting over there, but since he decided to gank, I just used my ult. So we do end up pausing over here. I'm just gonna forward that a bit. Yeah, they paused really late, but yeah, we're back now. So I'm just gonna go to normal speed. Gonna go to lane a bit faster. Yep, now we should be back to normal. This Agni is just killing Vulcan left and right. He's just fragging on this Vulcan basically. The Vulcan is literally out of the game at this point. He's literally soloing the Vulcan every time he comes to a lane. That's the kind of mid lanes you need. They do end up I mean, yeah, okay, it's a spoiler. We do end up losing later on. That happens, but you know, I promise to upload every game, so I promise that I'm gonna upload all the losses too. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. The Athena dashing in on me like that is not really a good play by her. She's gonna get poked out a lot if the Chernobog does not follow up with her. If the Chernobog, on the other hand, had follow up with her, we probably would have been in a bit of trouble, because the Chernobog does a lot of damage with his 1 and 2. Over here I decide to ult her, ult her face me, ult her taunt, and I did get end up killing her. I mean, Artio ends up killing her, but that's fine.
Transferred, and I will take yours.
We do end up winning that trade because of Athena's stupidity and Chernobog just being like scared to go up in the front lines. I do end up getting a level lead on him over here because of the kill. I did not get the kill, but I do end up getting the assist. Let's see what the Chernobog does over here. At this point, you can just dash in and try to kill him, try to kill Chernobog. That's why he's playing so far back. I guess he knows that I'm looking for those kind of plays. Sorry about that, there were some people in my room. So I do go for the Devourer's Gauntlet build on Medusa. I have my Hunter's Dressing stack. It's an amazing power spike, and once I get my boots, it's going to be even stronger. The Chernobog on the other hand is going ability based, which is not really bad, but it's not as good as the lifesteal build of Chernobog, the auto attack build. The one that I'm going, it's not as good as that, because Chernobog has a steroid on his too, which is really I think it's probably the strongest, or one of the strongest steroids in the game, because it's a auto attack modifier and you get all the auto attack effects on it, like crit, slows, all that stuff. You can proc your crits on it, you can proc frostbound on it. I don't know if you can proc Heartseeker or not. No, you cannot proc Heartseeker on it since it's not an ability. But yeah, you get the point. You get all the auto attack effects on it. You can stack your Executioner with your 2. Get 1 stack of the Executioner on the enemy with your 2. So yeah, you can do all those things. At this point, we were just dominating the entire game. If you look at it right now, you're probably thinking that how do you even lose this game, but yeah, we did end up losing this game. So Medusa is one of the strongest ADCs right now, and I really should be denying over here, like we are not on the map. I think the opposite team started a surrender vote and they do not end up surrendering the game, otherwise we probably would have won. Mercury went into the second item, don't know about that. Not really feeling that, but whatever. I guess he was so ahead, he just decided to go for it. He was 4 and 1. Level 11 while the Defender is level 8. That's like 3 levels above Defender. So I'm just clearing the wave as fast as I can right now because I want to back and get my boots. Actually, I do have my boots, so I think, yeah, I cleared it up so that I can go and get the buff. Fender is over here and he's gonna come and steal it. I can see him coming. To end up getting the buff, I'm gonna beast that. I got the Fender beat. If the Athena did not ult on the Fender over there, I probably would have won that fight. Could have probably backed to... The Athena will surely die over here. There's no way she survives this. If she even goes to the tower, she's gonna be dead. Yep. Dude, this RT is getting every kill, which is not kind of efficient. He should be giving the kills to Agni or me. But yeah, you know, if they get like 1 or 2 kills, it's fine. But like, they should not be getting every kill. It's almost like he's trying to steal all the kills. Oh yeah, this is the point where the Mercury F6 is because the Chang'e just left him alone at Portal Demon. And he died to the Pyromancer. Not the Portal Demon, the Pyromancer. That was tough. At this point the Mercury just gets tilted and he decides to, you know, he's like, fuck the team, I'm gonna go and farm on my own. Does not help us at the Gold Fury, he just farms. You'll see. Why am I even spectating the RT at this point? I have to spectate myself. I do have a sentry on the Gold Fury, as you can see over here. I have a sentry over here. But they do have the vision on it through the oracles. Popped a pot by mistake over there. Did not intend to do that. So I still am ahead of Chernobog, which is really good for Medusa because she can be OP when she's ahead, like overly strong. But if she's behind, she does, I mean, I guess she's one of the hunters who can do a bit better than most of the hunters when she's behind. But yeah, you don't want to be behind as an ADC. But I guess it's kind of okay these days to be behind a bit. Does not really affect the game that much since you can farm up and play safe. I guess the only ADC that it sucks hard to be behind with is I think it's I have to think about it. It's probably Artemis. That would suck really hard, you know. Just to be behind with Artemis would be really sucky. Just because of the way the character works. They don't have any movement abilities, so you can't really farm safely. If they have a Medusa who's ahead, she can just dive you and kill you on cooldown. I think you guys have seen that in my previous video. In my Medusa ranked conquest number 1. Which is a video of the last split. But yeah, you guys, if you guys want to know how to counter Artemis in lane, that's the video that you want to see. Go back and see that video for sure if you want to see how to fight an Artemis in lane. And that was when Artemis had the crit passive, so yeah, it was even tougher to fight her back then. She's still tough to fight because of the way her new passive works. It's crazy. Yep, that happened. Vulcan had a godlike ult. It's kind of hard to hear the ult in this skin actually, I realized. I mean, I think the sound is different on the skin because I did have my dash and I could have dashed out, but I literally did not hear the ult. This guy is the one who carried the game for them, Zonky. Just because he was building like a solo laner. And our Chang'e, I'm gonna show you, wait. This is what a Chang'e is building. She actually goes into Shield of Regrowth after that. So that's basically not something you want to build on Chang'e. I guess this is not the build on Zong too, but it's still better than it's still miles better than this build. Like, what even is this? It's not what you want to build on Zong. We have spawned now, so we can go back to my lane. Just farming normally. There is a team fight going on mid, but I want to keep my farm up. You don't want to rotate until the other ADC is rotated. Now I can see that the Chernobog is rotated. Actually, with the bog, Chernobog, you want to rotate earlier, honestly, than later. But this rotation is basically a waste of a rotation by Chernobog because my team decides to disengage at the correct time. Which is what you want your team to be doing over here. When an ADC rotates mid, you want your team to be disengaging over there. So that your own ADC has a chance of coming back into the fight. Yeah, this is a tough fight for us. Chernobog has caught up to me now, so it's gonna be tougher for me to fight into him now. Achanga has to play like really far back because she has literally no HP and defense. So she's literally not in the fight. She's actually like a maid, just sitting behind and hitting ability. Honestly, in this game, I did not see the Changa hit one ultimate. Not even a single ultimate the entire game. So imagine how bad it would have been. I actually want you guys to tell me if you guys prefer this style of viewing the game more, or if you want me to commentate while playing, you know. If you guys want me to do this, I can do this too, like, you know, make someone watch the replay a bit until I get into like plat or diamond. Then I guess the replays are available automatically. But yeah, if you guys want me to do something like this, like, you know, get the game watched so that I can get the replay and then commentate on top of it, then please do tell me. The RTO is getting a lot of kills over here. She should be giving those kills to other carries, honestly, right now. I think she's 7-0 or something. See, now you see that the Chernobog is rotating. You gotta start your rotation. You don't want to be late to that. Let's see. Yeah, she's 7-0, dude. She should really be giving the kills to the carries now. RTO inherently does a lot of damage because she has 6 abilities. She's a stance changer, right? So she has 6 abilities. She's gonna be doing a ton of damage even with defense. So yeah. I do back out over here because I do spot the rotation. I think I saw Chernobog on a ward walk over to my lane, so I do back out a bit over here. Fender is here, the Chernobog is here. I don't want to get blinked on by Fender, so I start walking backwards. Yeah, see? I get a double ultimate on them. I think I beats that because I thought the Athena was gonna taunt me, but she does not. Could have gotten the Chernobog over here, would have been an amazing thing. I decided to go on the Fender because I thought the Chernobog would have been dead. But yeah, they missed a lot of things on Chernobog, but even I missed after that. I missed a lot of shit on the Chernobog too. The Athena, the Agni trying to block Athena's dash with a cheeky one, but Athena's back with a cheeky one, but fails to do so. Should have just chased the Fender, I guess. Who does end up living, actually. I think I do end up getting the tier 2 over here. Let's see. We are winning this game hard. Like, look at it. It's 27-9. I don't think I die over here. Yep. I do ages the 2-in-1 combo of Chernobog, otherwise I would have been dead. I remember lagging a lot at this point, you know, I was just completely lagging out. I had a lot of internet lag that day. Actually, it was just yesterday, so yeah. Fighting with Medusa in the game, early game, is really good. That's what you always want to be doing, fighting with a Medusa. You don't want to be wasting your time doing other things, you just want to keep fighting with Medusa. That's the best thing that you could be doing. We are completely fragging at this point. Should have just gone for the middle tower here, I think, but since they have only one person alive, but we do go for the fire giant since Mercury is like calling it like crazy, like attack fire giant. He's just spamming that. So we do end up going for the fire giant. Now see what happens over there. We have a Changa who's building mage. Mercury goes out to zone, and here comes Mr. Chernobog, and he steals it. Dude, like, how does this happen? An RTO with the red buff, a Changa who's building damage. I mean, like, how bad can you be, honestly? I try to get the kill over here, but I cannot. Should not have dashed in over there. The Changa just backed out. She just left us alone, dude. that was kind of stupid of me, just you know, going in over there. But I thought we had the Changa over there. Sadly, our Changa is a bot. I mean, I'll show you the build now. I'll show you what she is going into. She's going into Book of Thoth, Shield of Regrowth. Now she's going into Orb Shard. Oh my god, this is next level. What is this? Why does this Fender have Mantle of Discord third item, dude? What is this game? I mean, the Vulcan was playing pretty good, I guess. He got farmed early. Our Vulcan and Agni were amazing. They were playing really well. See what's happening. So I do end up spawning now. I'm just surprised at this build. Like, why would you build this in the solo lane? The Agni has a good build. You do want to go spear on Agni because of all the tick damage. His passive does tick damage, his speed does tick damage.
Beautiful flourish.
This game just turned into a clown fiesta, and now the Zhonghui is starting up his defense, and this gonna get scary. Look at the positioning of that Mercury, dude. That's not efficient at all. Zhong's just gonna blink on him and kill him, I guess. Okay, that Fender is a bot. That's for sure. I think our Agni ends up dying over here. I'm lagging, so I have to AFK for a bit. Very dies at this point. I get a good Medusa ult off, but can't get anything out of it because the Changa is not doing anything. She has an ult and she did not ult anyone in this game.
Shut down.
Literally not a single person.
Quick, drink some of this.
She still has her ult up and she's dead. Literally dead. Still has her ult up.
Killing spree.
Mercury goes in and kills Chernobog. That's pretty good for us. I think it does get a double over there. Nah. At this point, this is the surrender vote that our team started because this Changa is a complete bot. If you see this player in ranked, just pray to God that you win, because this guy is not really that good. I did not BM him at all. Actually, I did try to teach him, like, tell him how to build. I did tell him that he should be going into a bit more defense, like a breastplate and a Lotus Crown. He does end up listening to me and he goes for the Lotus Crown in the end. But he still does not have enough defense. Like, breastplate does not give you enough defense. This gives you HP, but this does not give you any defense. So I did tell him to go for a Void Stone and breastplate, but I don't think people listen to you in ranked. So I mean, you can keep shouting all you want. Just tell that guy once, and if he wants to do that, he'll do it. Otherwise, just play your own game. That's the best case scenario for yourself. You don't want to be telling people in ranked to do things your way, because nobody's gonna listen to you. Everybody in Smite, not everybody, but most of the people in Smite have this thing about them that they are the best player in the game, and they're not gonna listen to anyone, even if they talk in a good way. I did tell him politely that, you know, dude, this is not the correct build that you're building, you should be building this. But he decides to not listen to me. The only thing that he goes for is the Lotus Crown. And I've not seen him ult even once in a single team fight, so yeah. So this is pretty much the deciding fight over here. We could have easily gone on the Vulcan, but my team was a bit behind me. Look at the positioning of my Chang'e, dude. She's like literally behind the Agni. Look at her. She does not know what she's doing. Just look at her. If my team had any idea that this defender was over there, we could have picked him up easily. He was alone mid. Could have done something over there, but they do end up continuing with the fire giant dance. I don't know how we lost this fight, because this was a fight that we could have easily won, but look at, they called gank right lane over here. I mean, like, that's not how you're gonna gank in a tier 2 tower, right? That's not what you want to do. Now the Vulcan has come back and it's gonna be a tough fight for us now. Everybody's just discoordinated. Look at the Mercury over there. The Chang'e is literally nowhere to be seen. She's trying to do damage. Not gonna ult again, I'm pretty sure. Let's watch if the Chang'e ults or not. Let's watch it. I do end up surviving in this fight and I go back. Let's watch if the Chang'e ults in this game or not. Come on, Chang'e, you got to ult. Yeah, that's the ult that we're looking for, but that would have been, should have been earlier. So the Chang'e does end up ulting, but there's no follow-up because all of our team is pretty much dead. Everybody's pretty much dead at this point. Whoa, that was a good dodge by the Fender. We try to save the Agni at this point as they go for the fire giant. I just lifesteal up a bit with the speed buff. Send the Agni to defend the fire giant, but I'm pretty sure it's done. Like, I don't think we should contest it at this point. This is how much a tanky solo laner can change the game for you. So if I know that, you know, there are a lot of stubborn people in this game, but if you're not building tanky in the solo lane, at least semi-tanky, then you're a complete douchebag, honestly. You don't want to be building like this Chang'e, like just makes me laugh at what she's building right now. And the way that she literally used her ult once in the entire game. That's not how you want to be playing. You want to be playing like this long. But this build could have been a bit better too. Like, don't know about this. Warlocks is nerfed now, so I mean, I guess it's still good in the solo lane. You do get like 400 HP off of it. Decent amount of magical power, not as much as the Book of Thoth, but you don't want to be building the Book of Thoth in the solo lane. So if this Chang'e had like a warrior's blessing, she would have been much better off in the solo lane. Yeah, this is, I think this is pretty much the end of the game at this point. I do try to get off the taunt, but you know, there's only 2 people defending well, 3 of them were mid, and this Chang'e is not gonna ult again, I'm pretty sure. Yep, she just dies to the Vulcan ult. She's literally auto-attacking over there. She dies to the Vulcan ult. Yeah, that's pretty much the game. They are here with the hot dance. I gotta get this done, dude. So yeah, this was basically it. I'm not gonna be spawning in time, obviously. Yato does try to defend, but yep. This is pretty much it. Like, it's 32 and 22. We were winning this game, but you saw how we lost this game. So this is not how you want to be playing your solo lane. Obviously, it wasn't completely the Chang'e's fault, but yeah. everybody did. If you have any comments about how I should have played better or how I should have been doing something better, do let me know. I'm 4-4 and 5, which is not a bad score, but I do end up slacking off in the player damage department. The Mercury is like 2k ahead of me. This is not that bad. I'm still the second. No, actually 40k, dude. Agni fragged. Yeah, he was killing everybody, but we do end up throwing the game in the end and losing off of that. Our Changa, I think we threw at the fire giant fight where where the Chernobog stole the fire giant off of us. But yeah, the Changa building damage with 9k damage, and literally as much damage mitigated as me and Agni. Yeah, that's not what you want to be doing over here. That's not how you build Changa, guys. That's not how you build Changa in the solo lane, especially. And she's not even going defense last item. She's going into a rod, I think, or a Chronos Pendant, something like that. So yeah, you do want to be building semi-defense, semi-tanky like the Zonkui is. I mean, if you do manage to pull this build off, this is a really good build.